Did you know that psilocybin, or what we commonly called magic mushrooms, increases the brain network integration for depression treatment, making it a very effective treatment for depression? And we're going to tell you why in a second, but I want to back up for a minute and to say that we are a hemp company. Yes, we exclusively sell hemp products, generally full spectrum hemp products, more directly tapped from the plant, not with the minimal additives or anything like that, if any. However, we have long been advocates of more natural or alternatives to pharmaceuticals to help heal and nurture the body. And that brings us to today's Did You Know? A study evaluated the effectiveness of a method to treat depression, and that study was entitled The Increased Global Integration in the Brain After Psilocybin Therapy for Depression. That was published in the Nature Medicine journal on April 11th. Now, the study was first conducted as an open trial with 10 milligrams and 20 milligrams of psilocybin taken 7 days apart. Now, the second study was a double-blind phase study, the randomized control trial that compared psilocybin therapy against the effects of some more common depression drugs, drugs used or treated, drugs normally prescribed for depression, I should say. In both trials, the antidepressant response to psilocybin was rapid, sustained, and correlated with decreases of fMRI brain network modularity, implying that, and that's very scientific, but that implies that the psilocybin antidepressant action may be dependent on a global increase in brain network integration. What in the heck does that truly mean? The study explains that those who are diagnosed with depression often exhibit a negative cognitive bias characterized with pessimism, poor cognitive ability, rigid thought patterns, and negative fixations regarding self and the future. Both studies found decreased brain modularity and correlated with improvements in depressive symptomology, or feeling better or less depressed. Senior author of the study and former head of the Center of Psychedelic Research at the Imperial College of London, Professor Robin Hartwright-Harris, explained the researchers' findings. The effect seen in psilocybin is consistent with two studies related to getting people better and was not seen with conventional antidepressants. In previous studies, we have seen a similar effect in the brain where people were scanned while on a psychedelic, but here we're seeing it weeks after treatment for depression, which suggests that there is a carryover that has been happening. These findings are important because for the first time, we find that psilocybin works differently from conventional antidepressants, making the brain more flexible and fluid and less entrenched in the negative thinking patterns associated with depression. This supports, according to them, this supports their initial predictions and confirms psilocybin can be a real alternative approach to depression treatments. And that is an incredible Did You Know? We'll see you next week. As always, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you.